Over the past year, trade relations between India and the United States have experienced significant ups and downs, from steep tariffs and diplomatic strain to a recent breakthrough agreement that eases tensions and resets economic ties between the two large democracies. In August 2025, the U.S. administration under President Donald Trump dramatically raised duties on many Indian imports. 2 rounds of tariffs, each 25%, were imposed, bringing total levies on most Indian goods entering the U.S. to 50%. The second tariff tranche was specifically tied to India's continued purchases of Russian oil, which Washington saw as undermining broader geopolitical pressure on Moscow. The measure targeted a broad range of products, affecting labor-intensive goods such as textiles, apparel, jewelry, and engineering products, which face higher duties compared with rival exporters from Southeast Asia. This escalation marked a major departure from what had been relatively stable economic engagement, with the U.S. previously India's largest export market and a key destination for goods and services. By mid-2025, talks on a comprehensive bilateral trade agreement had broken down. Key disagreement.
India is preparing to face higher U.S. tariffs between 20 and 25%.
Yeah, I think so. Look, they're my friends and he's my friend. And, they ended the war with Pakistan at my request, and that was great. And Pakistan did also. We did a lot of great settlements, including the recent one, as you know, with Cambodia, blah, blah, blah.
You mentioned that you would change the Russia deadline to 10 to 12 days. Has that started yet? Or when can we, see the official statement that is the new deadline?
I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you now. Do you want a big scoop?
Yes, please.
Everybody else, close your ears, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
10 days from today.
Agreements centered on tariffs, market access, and politically sensitive sectors like agriculture and farm products. With the U.S. relationship strained, India accelerated alternative economic ties. New Delhi strengthened trade engagement with the European Union, culminating in a landmark trade deal. India also reinforced commercial and strategic outreach to other global partners, reducing over-reliance on any single market, a pivot seen as both economic and geopolitical. In a significant turn of events on February 2, 2026, presidents of both countries announced a new trade agreement aimed at easing tensions. U.S. tariffs on
He's a great man, Modi is a great man. That he loves Trump. Now, I don't know if the word love, I don't want you to take that any different. I don't want to destroy his political career, okay? But you have to understand, I've watched India for years. It's an incredible country. And every single year you'd have a new leader. I mean, some would be in there for a few months. And this was year after year after year. And my friend has been there now for a long time. And he's assured me there will be no oil purchased from Russia. I don't know, maybe that's a breaking story. Can I say that? Would you say? There will be no oil. He's not buying his oil from Russia. It started. You can't do it immediately. It's a little bit of a process. But the process is going to be over with soon. And all we want from President Putin is stop this. Stop killing.
On Indian goods were lowered from the punitive 50% level to around 18%, bringing them closer to global norms. India agreed to halt purchases of Russian oil and to increase procurement of U.S. goods in areas like energy, agriculture, and technology. In exchange, the U.S. agreed to remove punitive duties linked to Russia purchases and to reduce the overall tariff burden, providing relief to exporters. The deal sparked rallies in Indian markets and optimism among exporters and industry groups, although specific timelines and commitments are still being detailed. While this new agreement does not erase all challenges, it reflects a renewed willingness by both sides to reset economic relations and tamp down a tumultuous period of tariffs and trade friction.